lose all sense of reality and enter another world. Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.
I can live with that. That's close. Here's a question, Colin. That's up this alley, if you will. It's from Fiach. He says, Beyond. Hey, Greg, Colin, and the ever-rotating third chair.
First of all, this does not rotate very well.
If you really
That's
want
the
the
rotating
uncomfortable
chair.
third chair, it's over there. Jared Petty brought it in one day, sat in it
It's
for
the
2
red one
seconds,
with
and
the
he's like,
sweatshirt
"This is
Why is it over
uncomfortable."
there?
It's
Because
not
it is not padded. Do you want to sit in that for an hour, maybe an hour and a half?
Well, if I get to spin in circles, yeah.
Okay, sure. Then go get it. Ever since the PC launch of the Elder Scrolls I gave you your own pen. Why are you screwing with mine? PC launch of the Elder Scrolls Online, it seems there has been little news for this game on PlayStation 4. First, we heard the PlayStation 4 version was launching at the same time, and then it got pushed back to June. Since then, the silence has been deafening. Colin always says the story behind the game is sometimes more interesting than the game itself, and unfortunately, I feel this might be the case here. Something major may have happened to have caused such a significant delay on short notice. I was in the PC beta and enjoyed it, but it's disappointing I've heard nothing from the developers. With this, I'm losing hope each and every day that it'll be a decent MMO port.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not an MMO expert by any stretch of imagination. I've never played one. From what I understand, that game, I don't think was doing very well. And what I'm starting to wonder is if they're just going to cancel the ports.
I totally think they are.
But it's like that game was in development for so long and we've seen with Sony Online that they found some success with their MMOs on console, and especially Square with Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn has found a lot of success on PS3 and PS4. So there's two sides to that coin, because the other side could be like, well, maybe we can recoup our money on console. Maybe that the audience for Elder Scrolls is console-centric, although that's not true. I mean, the Elder Scrolls, it was a long-time PC series before it ever came to console. But
then it did break out with Oblivion and Skyrim, where people really do think, I mean, and I'm not saying, obviously, you can play those games on PC where they're better and you can do more and yada, 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 but so many people were introduced to the franchise that way, right? That's a big deal.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I got into everything Bethesda, really, was through consoles.
Right.
Even though the PlayStation 3 port of Skyrim crashed on me and burned on me so many times, I still put 90 hours
We used to make you bring your save-ins so we could see if the patches were working or if everything was still broken.
If you look up those videos of the PlayStation 3 port and the frame rate dropping to 0, that's my save.
That's what you put up with.
That's my heroine Saphira.
I was super excited for Elder Scrolls Online, and if they were to say it's coming out whenever, I'd still be super excited for it and jump in, because I played it on PC for like an hour and a half, right? And it was enough for me to go, oh, I see what this is doing. This is cool. I hate playing games like this, and I'll wait. And because originally it was, I'm only waiting a couple months. Right. And then that came and went. And then I think they've screwed up their window for sure. You know what I mean? I think it would have been a much bigger deal if it would have come out in the summer when there was less to do.
Yeah, there's a
now
lot
there's
of games,
so many games out. And it's different stuff.
I keep forgetting about it, and that's kind of terrible.
That's a bad, and that's one of the reasons I think they probably. I think it has been canceled, just like Prey 2, and just nobody's saying anything yet. Because, you never hear anything about Elder Scrolls Online PC anymore.
Yeah, I have seen no news stories about it.
Yeah, what are the updates? What are the things? Like, look at Guild Wars. Look at DC Universe Online. They just sent me a pumpkin. They're always doing something. There's,
They must have lost an exorbitant amount of money on
that
game.
And
they're just going to walk away from it.
Yep.
Users lose all sense of reality and enter another world. Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.